Welcome back to Good Morning Kenya. I am Mike Gita. If you're just joining the show, the hashtag to follow is hashtag KBC Nietu and hashtag Good Morning Kenya. I'm joined by Femsi Mwenyewe, representing the 254, Kuky in the building.
Yeah.
You need some applause with that intro. Karibu sana.
Asante, thank
Your
you for
journey
having me.
in music is so interesting.
Yeah.
Because you started way back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And you started as a femc, doing freestyle.
Freestyle, music here and there. But your time, but you know, you're doing music because it's your hobby. You're not seeing it as a business. Yeah. So things started to get serious after 2020, in 2021.
After 2020, that's when things got like, okay, mimi sasa ni ule rap ule mwenyewe sasa.
Yeah. Because now when you get someone who is now trying to see your talent as an investment, then you know now things are getting real. And someone is to now, you need to see it as a business because they're also putting in money.
When you see kuna ka interest flani yenye ni monetary.
Yeah, it's monetary, exactly.
But let's talk about that even before we go back to your journey, you know, growing up, listening to Akina Michael Jackson and all that with your brothers. But before, okay, this is in 2017 now as a FMC. What was your thought process as you were rhyming? Ni nini ilikuwa na go through your mind? Was it just, you know, yes, for fun, but what was the motivation? The
motivation was to become one of the greatest female rapper this country will ever remember. Because personally, I have confidence in myself that I'm a lyrical mistress and I understand the things that I put out there. Because the feedback that I'm getting from people also, it coincides with the same. So that was the whole idea of becoming a female rapper. One of the greatest FMCs this generation will ever remember.
I like what you just said. I don't think I've ever heard it before.
Yeah.
Lyrical mistress.
Exactly.
Nikali sana. Yeah. And we're just about to enjoy a performance by Kuky. That's Kuky. Be sure to go and follow all her social media platforms. Here is Kuky. You grew up with brothers everywhere, influencing your musical tastes.
Yes.
So what were you listening to when you were growing up?
Growing up, I was listening to Akina Lil Wayne, Foxy Brown, Missy Elliott.
Foxy?
Yeah, Foxy.
Only the millennials ndo wanajua Foxy and you know, because that's the good music.
Yeah, that's good music. EVE, you know, that's where the inspiration comes from. And also with the combination of Michael Jackson, you know, he's a legend. He's a king of pop, you know. So
I used to think that I could dance like Michael. I think everyone in their teens, the moonwalk and all that, sadly. Yeah, sadly. Yeah, but those were some of the influences that I had in my life. With the new school, it's mostly Nicki Minaj. Yeah, but those are some of the legendary. In Kenya, we have Jua Kali, we have Nonini. Actually, Jua Kali is the one who inspired the name Kuky. Yeah. How?
There's a song that he usually sings where he says, after nilifika form 2 nikaanza kucheza na mkuki. So every single time that part is to come, I used to repeat it. So as I used to repeat it, my cousins would tell me, "Well, Mkuki, your song is here." So originally, actually, my name was Mkuki. That's why I usually say, "Utachezaje na Kuki na ni Mkuki mami." Allah. You see? Yeah. So and then now it came to be Kuky. Now it was just shortened to Kuky.
Let me, are your FMC freestyling skills still sharpened? You've reverted to becoming a performing artist?
Very sharp.
Because I want to give you a test.
Yeah.
Tatobo. Chepe mistari freestyle tafadhali.
Okay, sijamaliza historia ya rap game. Nilipa na nasaka mileage. Mbona unazidi unadhani ni easy kujenganga fan base akili ninazo ni 5 lakini na songo utadhani ni kamlesh. Tulia kidogo, kuna kitu ningependa udigest. Mimi na talent ndio kitu tunapigana mate. Hapa na kwa mastaki hizo deal za nusu mkate mboka na chapa na daily kapa ndani ya market najitambua kifua napiga juu mimi ni king kong venye nazua na niyatojo utadhani ni Kuky amebeba kinding dog. Wezi nitupanisha na viego.
Hadi ilikuwa almost like a tongue twister. How do you get that good? Kulikuwa na boy alikuwa anaitwaje Twister, the rapper, and kuna hiyo style ya rapping that is so fast.
Very fast.
How do you acquire that skill? Because the people you mentioned, like the EVEs, you know, the Lil Waynes, their style is more on beat.
Yeah, it's on beat. It's more of practice, especially with rap. The more you practice, the better you become. So it's when you practice every single time, when you're given a beat on a go, you can just do it. Yeah, but you have to practice a lot, especially with your writing. That's why you have to do.
But there's also another side of you. You are a journalist.
Yes. By profession.
By profession, and you also do PR.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's all these different hats you're wearing. If someone had to tell you, choose one, what would you do?
It's music all the way.
Music all the way.
I am an artist, first of all. And then
First
the rest
and foremost.
follows. Yeah.
Everything else follows.
Everything else follows. Yeah.
Was it the music that drove you to do journalism because it's still part of media? Or
No.
was it the other way around? Were you doing journalism then? You're like, maybe I should do this music thing as well.
No, music was first of all, before I even decided to choose a career for myself. I was always in love with TV and radio and also marketing, so I decided to do PR, but music was the one that came first, even before I even got into campus and decided to do music. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And there's a new collab, you brought a friend.
She's called Sironka Lioness, a very amazing artist, a singer-songwriter.
Sironka Lioness, if you may, please join us. And as she does, let me just say, what a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
Karibu sana to Good Morning Kenya.
Asante sana, I'm happy to be here.
There's a new song that you guys just did. It's a Kula Block. But before we discuss the collaboration, Sironka, let's talk about you for a minute.
Of course.
You know, tunasema lioness, but you're looking more like a lion, you know, with the hair.
Same thing.
I like the hair, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Let's talk about your musical journey. What inspires your music?
First of all, I started music when I was 19. That was a very long time ago. Then I took a break for roughly like 6 years. And yeah, then I came back in 2019 and then COVID hit and then all this stuff happened. So basically I also like started a talk show just to, just to keep the name relevant and also to keep busy. But now I'm back doing music 100%, you know, full throttle ahead. Yeah.
Full throttle.
Yes.
The name Lioness.
Yes.
Kuky amenielezea Malia ilitoka. Lioness ilitoka hapo.
Okay, Lioness is part of my personality. I'm a kind, generous person, but I have this other feisty side of me.
I can tell. I can see it somewhere.
Yeah. But Lioness came from an experience I had like 5 years ago that was a life changer, and it developed. It kind of like twisted and changed my personality. I never used to be like this. So when I emerged from that as a very strong woman, the name Lioness came in, and because I'm female, of course I can't call myself Sironka the Lion.
Well,
I call myself Sironka the Lioness. Yeah. So yeah, and Sironka is a no-nonsense person, and I used to be a teacher. Yes, and shout out to SJK students. I know they're watching. My students, my former students. Yeah, and I'm just a simple person.
Let's talk about that for a minute, the teaching phase.
Yes.
How did it shape who you are now? And how would you use your experiences there as an artist?
Okay, being a teacher, you have to learn how to be patient. You have to be resilient because dealing with teenagers is not easy. So also it helped me like understand people's psychology even more because I'm a guidance and counselor. So yeah, I've taken it mostly into my talk show because I counsel people, I pasha them, in other words, you know, like I talk, you know, reality stuff, and yeah, so I've taken the wisdom with me and helping people out there with my talk show. In the music business, the resilience. Music ni hard. Yeah. So yeah, I just I'm implying it everywhere. Yeah.
And there's a track you did before we go to Kula Block.
Yes.
There's Wako.
Yes.
And I hope the DJ is listening and cueing it somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Wako.
Yes.
What's the inspiration to the song?
Okay, when I did Wako, there was no particular inspiration because I was not in the right place in my life. So I kind of just went to Ihaji, made it, and I was trying to transition my music and maybe get into this other genre, which is Afro Zouk. And yeah, so Al Fajiri, they wrote down the song for me. I did it, but there was no particular inspiration actually. Siwezi danganya.
Why are people not doing that more? Because when you look at the successful, the big names, the Rihanna's, okay, I won't say Eminem, I think he writes all his music.
Yeah.
But the other big names, the Chris Browns, they get ghostwriters, they get writers to do their music for them.
Yeah.
Why are people in Kenya so afraid to do that?
wow. Without sounding like a critic, I think maybe it's a form of selfishness, you know. It's very important you accept. Come out, you're not a good songwriter, you accept help, you know. So I feel like Kenyan artists should imply that a lot into their careers, because I'm not the perfect writer, you see, but I have accepted help, and that's what helps you to grow, you know, and evolve into a better artist. Yeah, like she is a killer songwriter. In fact, she is my songwriter from now on. Yeah, so it's really a good move if you seek help, if you cannot do good music. You know, you can have the vocals, you can have the skill, but kuandika, you know, so it's good to get help, yes. Yeah.
So I hope we're going to get an opportunity to see you perform and see the Lioness coming out.
Oh. Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Let's get a taste of Wako. The Sironka Lioness.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kenya. If you're just joining the show, the hashtag is KBC in year to end. Hashtag Good Morning Kenya. Mi unazanipata personally at I am Mike Gitai, and of course the repeat is on KBC Channel 1 TV shows. Be sure to subscribe. A lot of good, interesting content on that channel. Before the break, tulikuwa tunaongelesha Kuky. That's a nice name. That's a nice rapper name. And of course, Tuliko also with the Lioness herself.
Roar.
Usianze. Ndanza kutumia English words like being flabbergasted. So we were about to discuss you guys coming together as a duo for this collabo, Kula Block.
Yeah.
Before we hata tufike hapo, before tuonge about the writing of the song, the recording, mulipatana hapi?
Me and Kuky met on social media. That time she had a blog, so she approached me on my DM and said she wanted to interview me, and I said yes, and I was like shocked because that time I was very nilikuwa niko chini kidogo, and our friendship grew from that. Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yes, 3 years ago. Yeah. So we started hanging out. We've been supportive of each other. She's been supportive of my talk show, my music, and all of a sudden my friend transforms into something else, and I'm like, okay. You know, she used to tell me she was a rapper, but I actually I really encouraged her to pursue music like seriously. Yeah, so tukaanza hivyo, and then one day on our little silly phone conversations, I just gave her the idea, and she said, okay. So tukaandika lyrics on Hot This Year, the instrumental. He gave me Hot This Year. Yeah. And that's how Kula Block was born. Unless nimesahau kitu.
And then we went to the studio.
Yeah.
We had Papa Emile, who also helped us with the whole beat and the vocalizing and melody and all that. Yeah, and then Kula Block was born.
Yeah.
We did the music video.
At Machakos.
let me ask you this, even before you continue. When you met Kuky,
you
said she said she's a rapper.
Yeah.
Did you buy it? Did you believe her?
Yeah, alinionyesha some of her old songs. Yeah, Lord. that was something. Yeah, but I always knew she had the potential, you know, and I told her to keep going. And yeah, I gave him an interview in my...
But she gave me an interview.
Yeah. So basically, actually, I've seen her grow in music, and I'm very proud of her. She's doing very well, and she's a very hardworking young lady. Yeah.
Now let's talk Kula Block.
Yeah.
Chale kisikia Kula Block, unajua si tumezoea ma blue ticks. So mtu anafikiria in those lines. So let's talk, what was the creativity process of Kula Block?
Kula Block, first of all, it's just getting rid of negative energy or negative people from your life. Basically, nasema yani watu kama hao, people like that, you should avoid them. Block them on social media, block them on WhatsApp, block them on direct, communication, because, well, if you want to progress in life, then you need to have positive energy.
And before we continue with more of Kula Block, we have to take a quick break.
Of course.
And we'll be back with more of Kuky and the Lioness herself. Welcome back to Good Morning Kenya, and as promised, here is Kuky and Lioness.
Yo, what's up? My name is Sironka Lioness, and this is Kula Blog featuring Kuky. Namvutia waya ati Charlie amedoz, kitu imebaki ni kumpigisha kiblok, kitu sitafanya siku force my issue. No, 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 no. Niko na mado, Lioness in the area, I'm the boss. Vitu mi hupata huwa 4x4. Simu misishiki kauni pangi na mado. Say what? I'm not your sugar mama. Don't ask me for mkwanja. Tafuta kazi baba. Yo, utakula block. Utakula block. Utakula block. Utakula block. Block. Black, black.
Kuna chali amedoza kidhani yeni bazu, mwambie ugali mbichi haitawahi kuwa pilau. Bei iko juu imeshinda rikabadu. Hapana leta ufala hapa ukiwa ni salute. Simba na the baddest tutawezana na sako. Block mara moja jufomu kuwanga jamu. Akileta pupa mingi huyo chalia kulevako. Akiwa mama's boy weka kiboko kwa tako. Kwani atadu amepatana na boss. Mbogi imejazana hutawezana kufloss.
I'm not your sugar mama. Don't ask me for mkwanja. Tafuta kazi baba. Yo, ama atafanya nini? Utakula block. Utakula block. Utakula block. Utakula block. Block, block, block. Woo!
Hey.
So much.
Thank you so much. Kuky unaweza mpata
at Kuky Official on all platforms. Again, streaming platforms. Yeah. Kuky Official on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also YouTube. Yeah.
And of course?
Yeah, for me, you'll find me at Sironka Lioness on all platforms. Can I give out my shout out?
Of course, of course.
Okay, guys, shout out to SJK students and my mom there. I know they're watching. Hi. And shout out to Tiger. What's up? And big up to everybody who was part of Kula Blog. And big up to my director, Clifford Akwafanamimi. Yes, so it was a very beautiful project. And big up to you, by the way, for inviting us here. And big up to my best friend for the collaboration.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. And of course, you can follow us at KBC Channel 1 Television. Hashtag ni KBC ni yetu. You better follow ama utakula block. We'll be back after this.
That was a good one.